That shit terrible, nigga. So I don't know. It's alright though. I mean, I like Sada Baby, but it is better than Young Nudy shit.
What you think about that shit that happened with Say So P and Sauce Walker with them getting shot at? Say So P got killed in Memphis.
Yeah, I know. It was like
Sauce
dude
Walker
stood
got shot
over
in the
Sauce
leg.
Walker, and he realized who he was, and he ain't kill him.
He ain't realize who Say So P was.
Nah, they knew who Say So P was. It was targeted, so they were coming for Say So P. But like I said, when after Sauce got shot in the leg, once he got stood over and shit, they realized who it was, and they was just coming for Say So.
I hate to even nobody just raps no more. Like
everybody on the street shit.
Like I was saying, like drill rap, street rap, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever form of it that you into. The shit done changed so much, bro. Like I'm back listening to conscious rap. I'm back listening to Kendrick Lamar. I can't even damn, bro. They just killed Scooter.
Yeah.
They just killed Scooter.
And it wasn't even on the street shit either.
Nah, bro, he got killed by the police.
Yeah.
So it's like...
And they trying to say he trying to talk about it was a leg injury from jumping the fence. That shit don't even make sense.
Nah.
He ain't cut no artery from jumping no goddamn fence
Hell
like that.
Nah.
Man, I shot that dude. I shot that man.
R.I.P. Scooter, man.
Yeah.
That was my nigga, bro. Like, for those who know me personally, they know that that's all I played in high school was I Made It Through the Struggle. That was the song that kept me going when I felt like when I was leaving here. I felt like I was at the end of my rope, bro. And that was the song that kept me pumping. Like, a lot of people didn't know the ins and outs of my life like that at the time. But I had a lot of shit going on in high school. A lot of shit that some people ain't been through yet. I had some real life shit going on, and that Made It Through the Struggle shit was something that kept me pumping. And that shit hurt me when I found out last night that bro got killed. Like,
yeah, it hurt everybody.
It fucked the city up with that. We ain't even from Atlanta, but that shit hurt, bro.
But I like when Trouble died, but he died over a bitch though.
And that was something that I was kind of pissed about because like
that could have been avoided.
Yeah,
she could have came over to his spot.
Why are you still pulling up on bitches and you got some money, bro?
Yeah,
you got status, you got rank. Don't pull up. Don't do pull-ups with no street shit, no hood shit. Like
hell no. And I know you don't want everybody to have your address and shit, but at the same time, nigga, you know goddamn well you can.
Nigga, you could get a B&B.
Something, but don't go up to the bitch house.
Like, damn, anything, bro. Like, nah, bro. That shit, like you said, could have been avoided. That shit was crazy. But is the Atlanta music scene finished?
Yeah, for right now, it's died out for a little bit.
This is the worst Atlanta has been since... I don't know, bro. I had to say since Big Meech got locked up and shit out there in Atlanta back in what, 2006, 2008, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, the music scene is kind of fucked up in Atlanta, bro. Thug got out, and the only thing you hear about him is him cheating on Mariah the Scientist when he was locked up.
And don't nobody care about that.
Damn, Future is getting old, and that was my dog. But I still listen to old Future. I can't listen to the new shit. Pee Wee Longway, he locked up.
That nigga ain't coming home no time soon.
Yeah, he gonna be home.
On the RICO charge.
He gonna be home with TK.
That nigga definitely ain't coming home.
So it's like, now, bro, I don't really know who to fuck with. I'm riding in my GNX with Anita Baker playing. I don't know. Like, I gotta listen to Kendrick. I'm about to go back to listen to J. Cole.
That Port Antonio was hard.
I ain't listened to him since he got dreads.
Man, listen. For real?
I promise you.
Damn. I've been listening to him.
I know a lot of niggas from the city, they like, oh, Cole this, Cole that. I don't think he's that good. That's my unpopular opinion.
Wow.
I just don't really fuck with him like that.
Cole can spit.
I don't be wanting to hear this shit he talking about sometimes. And I hate when he make a song when he talking about doing some gangster shit. Like, stop it.
He really don't like. I wouldn't say he do that shit. He talk about it, but he always talk about him avoiding it.
So who wants to hear about you talking about avoiding it? Make gospel rap.
I like it. Nah,
if he made gospel rap, I think that would
he'll
be
lose
his
everybody.
lane. How?
That shit'd be terrible.
That's what he make now.
That shit would be ass. And I hate gospel rap, especially the gangster gospel. Oh my God, that shit is trash. Marvin Sapp, speaking of that, locking motherfuckers in the congregation.
That shit was crazy.
Ushers,
lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
Oh.
Goddamn door.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was on some other shit. I wish the fuck I would go to a church and they try to, I'm fighting out that motherfucker. If somebody don't call the cops first saying we kidnapped, I'm fighting out of there. Somebody got to get slapped. Somebody got to get slapped. I'm getting the fuck up out of there.
What he said, I'm going to say this. What he really said was reasonable. $20 a head ain't bad. That ain't shit. But
everybody ain't got that shit.
But this, first of all, if you go to his church, you probably got it. Second of all, nobody should be told what they have to give. Nah. If you go to church and you're giving what you got, that's the only thing that should matter. It shouldn't matter about how much I gave. And he was wrong for putting a number on what he expected. Your expectation don't matter. It's about what God wants. If you're going to talk about that level of things, he was out of order for that. I done been to churches where people done said, oh, this the $1,000 line. This the $500 line. If you ain't got that, just give 100.
Some churches goddamn make you show your bank statements and shit like that.
And nigga, I ain't know where I'm going there.
Nah.
I don't. To tell me that I'm gonna be more blessed because I gave more money is bullshit.
Hell yeah, nigga had the nerve to say he need 40,000 and got a Rolex on that payment coming up.
I went to a church one time and this pastor asked me what type of car I want, and I told him, and he got the nerve to start telling me, you know, he see me in this. Nigga, I just told you that.
See. That's that bullshit.
And that's why a lot of people don't be believing in stuff, but you gotta understand. Just like you got people on bullshit in the street, it's people on bullshit that's only pushing their own agenda in the church as well. And that's what a lot of people seem like they don't like to talk about. But you gotta understand how to separate the two. And that's with anything. You got to be able to tell who's really on something and who ain't, and who you following. That's why you don't follow everybody. Some people lead your ass the wrong way.
Yeah, you lead you straight to hell.
Hell yeah.
You got to be careful, man. That's part of the reason why I don't really want to go back to going to churches and stuff like that. Church where the people at. You can praise God anywhere, but I don't like the fact that churches are getting less about the faith and more so about the financial shit, man, and trying to keep the church together and shit. They don't really be talking about nothing positive, so it's like you going for that. About like getting a lawyer nowadays. You don't know if you can get a good lawyer or not. These lawyers rapping in their commercials and shit and all type of shit.
What if you was on trial for something, right? You go to court. Before you get in there, you see your lawyer on his phone, got his phone propped up, and he's hitting that uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown.
First of all, I know he's not even in the courtroom no more. Second of all, I don't even know what that dance is, so I'm gonna be upset that the nigga know what that shit is.
You ain't never seen that nigga? Act like he's smoking, nigga with the dreads from Milwaukee, his name Steve the Stoner.
No,
he got down. Act like he hit a blunt, he throw the motherfucker down, and he started doing the little leg twist shit going back and forth.
I ain't ever see that shit. But I know I'm going to jail. I'd rather have a corner pointed lawyer than a nigga that's rapping in his commercials.
Oh yeah, I ain't fucking with that nigga that from the city. What's his name?
Top Dog Law.
Nigga, Top Dog.
You need a real dog.
Oh my god. I can't fuck with you, cuz.
I don't just bite. I'm gonna eat you.
Cuz I'm going to jail.
What?
Cuz I'm
you
going
to
down.
jail. Like, oh, the nigga in Atlanta made a music video
Oh my god.
by his Rolls Royce with the red interior, black motherfucker. It was nice though.
I bet. That's
That
all
shit
the
was
money
nice.
he got from you niggas that went to jail.
Hell yeah, and paid all that goddamn money for him to defend you.
I remember my cousin, man. First of all, what he did, you know, he should have took the plea. That he would have got 8 to 10 years. He tried to go to court with a public defender and go to trial. When the public defender showed up, he was skied up.
With a mask on.
Nah, nigga.
He was
Off that
fucked
powder.
up. Yeah, he
Off
was
that
fucked
powder,
up.
goddamn it.
He was fucked up.
Eyes red as a motherfucker. They said, look, like he ain't got no sleep.
That motherfucker ain't got no sleep and he ain't got no soul. Motherfucker, how he was wired, boy.
That nigga thought he was defending the jury. He ain't know what was going on.
Motherfucker, man.
My cousin got some shit that you ain't heard of. I can't even say he got consecutive life sentences, basically.
Shit.
His release date, niggas is like, for the longest time, people like, yeah, his release date 21-35. You like, oh, okay, 35. You missed the first part.
21-35.
Yes, nigga.
God damn.
He got 150 years they gave him.
For what?
Whole bunch of chalked up charges that
Nigga, what you in jail for? Everything. Everything.
shit
That
to
don't
do
even make
with
sense.
beating on women, kids, and shit like that.
That nigga showing the paperwork, it
Sexual
literally
assault.
say everything on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah, basically. They threw the book at his ass.
And some more
And
shit.
they blamed shit on him that wasn't on him.
See, that's where the fucked up part comes in.
So,
They had to get somebody.
yeah. And they let the women in the situation lie about shit and make him take the fall for everything. And basically, this is why you be careful what you call yourself a player and shit like that.
Yeah.
All this shit stem from you trying to have two bitches in one household and they both sisters.
Are they gonna look out for each other before they look out for your black ass?
Yeah, but also think about the one that was there first and the one you wound up cheating on her with. You
But
don't
see,
think she
is it
gonna
really
get you back?
Is it really cheating though if you already had both of them in the house?
It didn't start off like that.
Hey, but he worked his way into it.
He worked his way into it, and he worked himself into a life sentence too. So you gotta be careful about how you play that shit, cause one day that ball ain't gonna roll no more, nigga.
Nigga, 21-35.
Yes, this is real shit. There's no cap. So be careful on shit and understand what you're dealing with. A woman scorn is a dangerous thing,
Yeah,
fellas. Shit, bitches too. I know y'all out here trimming and shit. But if you fuck over a woman, be prepared to what comes next. Cause that motherfucker will get your ass, boy.
Especially if you ain't on your shit.
She gonna get you.
You ain't doing the right thing, or moving the right way, getting the right laws, and having the right paperwork from the jump, you gonna fuck yourself over. That nigga, Jalen Hurts getting married without a prenup.
That's bold.
That's retarded. I'm like, man, fuck that. Oh, you just got that contract too?
It's a lot of niggas out here that
Would you
God.
consider that tricking? Would you consider that tricking? Not signing a prenup?
I won't consider it tricking. I mean, you better know something that nobody else don't. Because if you don't, if you fuck that up, my nigga, you already know what's about to happen.
I feel like if you're not gonna sign a prenup, at least put the bitch in position to where she can make her own money. So if y'all do break up, she don't need to get half of your shit. And establish some kind of relation. Establish some kind of like something. Just lock that shit in her mind and let her know like, look, you don't need to take half shit. type shit. Like you got your own money, so you can't be like, oh, I'm finna take half. I wouldn't do that, bitch. Please.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was an NFL star and I'm under the age of 30 years old, I would not be married. But see, if you go back and look at shit, and you look at the star quarterback on the team, you always expect him to have a wife, children. He's laid back. You don't expect him to be no bachelor. That's your defensive players, your skill players, niggas like that. Most linemen, especially offensive linemen, they got families already.
Yeah.
They been doing this shit. They got kids already. Damn near coming out of high school, coming out of college. They got babies.
That's why I like defense better.
Damn,
You do
defense. They out here living their life. They out here reckless with it.
Yeah,
They
you
Anthony
know what you
Edwards out here with the
that
bitches.
nigga's wild. He on some other shit. That nigga told the bitch, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't claiming it. Like, nah, fuck that. That's some fucked up shit though. You got all that goddamn money and you ain't gonna claim your child?
And I don't understand why. I really don't understand
But
what
the nigga
what
only like
happened with
23, 24.
that. But still, like, you's a man, nigga. You laid down and did it. So it's like,
You gotta handle that shit.
yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad in that case. Only way I say you don't put up with that shit if a bitch ain't trying to let you see the kid.
Nah. That's a different story then. Just let that shit be. Fuck it. And make sure you goddamn settle some kind of something with whatever state she in so you ain't gotta pay too much child support.
Tell a quick story. One of my niggas, he married, but he had a baby outside his marriage. And then wound up getting back to his wife that he had the baby. The girl confronted her about the shit, told her everything. And it was hell at first, like, it was bad. You know, back and forth, bullshit happening. But finally, he got to the point where she would let him see the kid. And it was tough for his wife because, you know, the situation, but she wound up accepting the fact of what was happening. And she let the baby come by, everything was cool. But then it got to the point where she seen that his wife was cool with the shit and started trying to act funny and not want to let him see the baby, but you trying to take child support out of him. So he went to court and basically told them, you know, this is strictly, I'm just gonna give you, no, he told her straight up. And I think they had to go to court eventually, but he told her, like, you know, it's gonna be all about child support then. I don't want nothing to do with him at all. If you gonna make it hard for me to see him.
Yeah.
If you gonna be difficult with me like that, then fuck it. You raise him by yourself. And you know, a girl would try to use your child as a bargaining chip, but when you take that fucking shit from underneath her feet, what's she gonna do now?
She can't do nothing.
And I hate a motherfucker like that, bro. A nigga too. Anybody that does that shit to me
I got
is
mixed
lame.
feelings about that though. I mean, I would be like that, but I would still fight it in court. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I still go all the court dates to try to fight for custody, but at the same time, I'm like,
now, different situation. You single, you get with a girl, you have a baby with her. Y'all don't work out. She ain't trying to let you see the child. I'm going to court for that.
yeah, hell yeah.
But if I got a family over here already, and we fucked around on the side, and I had a baby with you,
Yeah, you won't let me see it?
nah, you deal
You on
with that
some
shit.
50 Cent shit, man.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
so
I'll make
now,
another
yeah,
one.
now,
I just make a new one.
I'm a, nigga, if anything, I'm just gonna go with my family. That's just gonna be what it is. You making him miss out on shit. You're gonna lie to him and tell him all the shit that ain't true. Oh, your daddy ain't shit. Your daddy don't give a fuck about you.
The wife still stayed?
She still stayed.
Damn.
And that's some shit that you ain't gonna see like that, bro. You know, some shit that can be meant to end some shit can wind up making y'all closer sometimes. And you know, you take shit for granted out here. Just nigga, people in general, man. People, we take shit for granted. We take people for granted. What people do for us, we just expect it. But when you find somebody that's really a good man or a good woman, and they really got your back for real, niggas will go through war with your ass. Shit, man. You got to step your game up or you gonna lose that motherfucker. And the ones that don't step their game up and they keep the person, that person will never be happy. That motherfucker is living in a living hell because they in love with your dumb ass, but you in love with yourself. And when you look at the bigger picture and shit, that was the situation with my dad and my mom. My mom was in a living hell because she was in love with a nigga that was in love with himself. Chasing his own problems, running from his own shit, but not giving a fuck about the group, worrying about himself. And when you sit down and think about shit in the bigger picture, that ain't what you want to give out here. And if that is what you want to give, you need to be single.
Yeah.
You should know that.
And work on yourself.
Yeah, because you fucked up on the inside.
He's spirit bad, nigga.
Yeah. You got bad juju with you.
For real, your shit all the way fucked up.
What them bitches say, your chakras is off, goddammit.
Low vibrational.
Yeah, nigga, like, all that. But yeah, bro, like, you gotta think about shit like that.
So look, Desmond Watson, 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You think he going first round, second?
The defensive lineman that jumped 21 inches.
Yeah.
He'll probably be second round.
He ran another 6 in the 40.
Third round.
Third round.
Yeah, he dropping.
He ran under.
I'm saying, man, that ain't high quality.
He ran like a 5. I know he's a D lineman, but he ran like a 5'9", 5'8", some shit like that.
Now, if you would have said he ran like even a 5'5", 5'4", I would have been like, God damn, that big ass nigga was moving.
He benched 36 times in the bench press.
Oh yeah, the motherfucker strong. Now, that's apparent.
Yeah.
But what impressed me was the jumping.
Yeah, he's explosive.
For him to jump that high, you know, you're not asking him to do much, but run, stop on certain downs, which is early downs,
Yeah.
and goal line, and you ask him to bat the ball down when that motherfucker throw it at the line. So if he could do those things, he can keep a job.
I think they'll get him down to like 390.
They gonna have to. He gonna have to cut some weight because he a little too big.
Yeah.
He like Terrence Cody was when he came out. You don't remember him, do you?
Nah.
Terrence Cody, I think, went to Oklahoma or some shit like that. Big ass nigga, man. He
White
wound up
dude.
going to the Ravens.
White dude.
Black dude.
Like,
Terrence Cody had the slowest 40 ever. I felt like I could have beat that nigga walking backwards.
Yeah, cut that boy down to 390 or something, 380. He'll be wild, nigga. 390, 380. He move better, breathe better. Cause he's 6'5", ain't he? 6'6", 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
It's a big bitch. He one of them niggas, he will fuck up a smart car.
Yeah. Well, a big ass getting in your shit.
What?
Him running in your
Man,
shit.
blow your whole goddamn frame off. Can you imagine being hit by a nigga like that, though? That, man, I go to clubs just to start shit, nigga. If I was 6'6" and 4-something.
God damn.
Nigga, I'm going, man, I'm slapping security guards if I get mad enough.
Niggas be looking at you like this.
Shit, damn. You gonna have to jump this nigga. Nah, bro, you gonna have to jump that nigga. I'm out.
I didn't say anything.
Wow. Let me show you this video. I think I sent it to you. Yeah, this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cracking, cuz. And he said, "Can I buy some weed or not?"
Hey,
He was
and he's still trying to buy it.
Yeah.
But you trying to be funny, like, don't be damn acting like I ain't here when you know I've been calling you and shit, nigga. It's basic shit, bro. That's basic shit. Now, they niggas will say he wrong for slapping that nigga, but on the real tip, nigga, like, is you selling weed or not?
For real, nigga, you bullshit.
Cause you can easily say, hey, hold on right quick, man. Let me go do this. What's good, nigga? Like, that's what I would have did. Like,
I hate niggas to do that shit. Goddamn, why you gotta like? I understand.
trying to make themselves look like big dude.
Yeah, like stop.
Like,
Nigga. No, don't.
That's
don't
lame
that
as
shit.
hell.
Yeah, just
That's
bring
lame
me
as
weed,
hell,
like,
bro.
Damn, just bring me.
It's
more.
about the money. I ain't care about shit else. My problem when I hustled and shit was learning that all money ain't good money. And you don't need everything.
Nah.
And you know, niggas, of course, on the small level of things, you say like $10, $20, yeah, bro, you ain't had to make that play. But nigga, I remember at one point where that was the thing. Niggas ain't buy apes and halves and all that shit back in the day. Like, niggas was buying blunts. Niggas was buying $20. Nigga, I had nothing but 10s and 20s. Like, shit. But I had hundreds of dollars. $1,000. Like, fucking, now, like, later on, I ain't gonna say now, because I ain't doing that shit no more, but a few years back, when I was, like, still dabbling in the hustling shit, like, it got to the point where niggas is hitting my phone and they trying to get a half and I ain't coming out. I ain't even trying to make the half play.
Damn.
I'm selling halves for $100. Damn. It got to the point where I say, look, I'll take $20 off if you come to me. Because when you get caught up in some bullshit more than once, it kind of make you be like, damn, like, now why did I come out to make
offender.
this? And it was nothing. I was not making shit that night. But I went out just on some humbug shit because one of my niggas asked me one night to give him some weed. It was like, hey, I had like 2 grams that I had left in my own set and I rolled a blunt. I'm going down the street, it's late night. I get over in front of a fucking sheriff. I didn't know. So next thing you know, he hit his lights.
Damn.
Pop me. I had to throw all my weed out, smash it on the side of the road. He let me go. Later down the line, this girl, she needed some weed. I'm about to meet her on Spring Garden. She taking too long at the spot I was at. And I felt out of bounds because I felt like the people was watching me because I was still sitting here.
Yeah.
So I wound up leaving for there. Boom. Shot the Spring Garden Sheets. Don't ever take your ass to the Sheets on Spring Garden.
Not at night. Not at night.
You better go in that motherfucking broad daylight. If you go in that bitch at night, you do not know what the fuck you pulling up on.
They are out there 24/7. Cause niggas is always fighting and shit out there.
That's when I pulled up.
Cause UNCG low key in the hood still.
Yeah, it's right there on the edge of it. But damn, I was there to make a play that night. Something felt off to me, but not thinking. I had just got off. It's late night. I'm tired. Damn. I'm like, shit, man. I'm ready to get to the crib. She like, all right, I'm 10 minutes away. I'm in the car on the phone and shit. Let you know. These girls start trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
They get my attention. Hey, we don't got our IDs on us because you buy some alcohol out here. And, you know, me normally, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing no shit like that. I ain't doing that. Nah, I ain't fucking with it. Like, nah, y'all gonna have to get somebody else. My bad, I can't do it, though. Man, they asked me that shit. I had the weed on me. I had my scale in the car and shit. Damn. I'm trying to make this play and I don't want it to be hot, so I'm like, man, just let me go in here and get it for me. They give me the money. They're like, we ain't got no cash, so we go cash app it to you. I go in the store, grab the shit, walk out. I hand it to him. The girl's like, thank you. You can keep the change. I'm like, nah, you good. I send the rest back. I'm like, nah, I ain't even like that. I'm good. I don't want shit from you, you know. Y'all go on about y'all way, I go on about my way, so I can handle my business. Soon I'm walking away from the car, the fucking police pull up on me in the undercover Suburban. They were sitting right there watching the whole shit. It was a sting. They set me up for it. And when nigga got out of the car, said, did you just give those girls alcohol? I just looked at him. I said, yeah, man. Yeah. Because I already knew what it was once I peeped it. I'm like, man, these niggas really just set me up.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got the weed in my car. I just got off work. I'm out here mad as fuck, bro. I'm sitting on the hood of my car and I'm just like this the whole time. Like, the bitches is beside me looking all stupid and shit. And I'm just like, man, like, I want to be anywhere else but here right now. Because, like, I knew I went against everything I knew that day. And I did that shit. And these motherfuckers came over there searching my car because they said they smelled weed on me. Took my scale, took my weed I had. But them dumbass niggas left a pack of blunt that I had on my seat with weed in that. I smoked something that night, but they took my good shit.
Yeah.
They took everything, bro. And I'm like,
I'd been hot.
so had to do community service. Had to do community service. Did like 30-something hours, I believe. I did it at this church. And it was a lot because I'm doing this shit and I done switched to third shift now.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting off from third shift, waiting a few hours, like an hour and a half, going up here doing community service. Or sometimes, you know, go on the night before I go into work. Go up there at 6, leave at 8. I gotta be to work at 10. So like, it's fucking up sleep patterns and shit. Like, it was a lot, man. But moral of the story, all money ain't good money, and you don't have to make every play, man. That shit gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
That shit gonna be there tomorrow.
And
always, don't ever go against yourself. If you know something in your head, don't ever go against that shit for nobody.
That's with anything, though. That's with anything. I had a point, but I forgot what I was gonna say. I remember when I stayed over there off of Mazelle, and I got pulled for that rolling. It was like a rolling stop.
Oh my God, I remember that shit.
Man, that shit was stupid. Nigga took the weed and shit. Damn, can I get it back, nigga? I'm like, hell no. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I'm like, man, nigga, I'm going to the house.
Yeah, like.
Nigga, I ain't fucking with nobody.
Nigga hid my gun in the goddamn up under the cloth and shit. Black cop too. And they the worst. When black cops and female cops are the worst people to get pulled over. Like, and rookies.
The ones with their eyes wide open.
Yeah.
Looking to be the next best thing. Trying to be like they granddaddy that was a sergeant. That's the worst one.
Yeah, fuck that.
That night when that shit happened with me, that white boy pulled up on me. The other ones, they was cool.
It was just that one.
It was just this one.
But look though, like, I thought the nigga took my gun. He took my mama knife though, but the nigga's like, he had me out there for a long time because he tried to get me to goddamn fold so he could take me to jail. Cause he put me in cuffs for no reason.
What you detaining me for?
Yeah, he put me in cuffs for no reason.
I ain't did nothing violent. I did now. See now, yeah, I would have been pissed. Cause like, nah, if I ain't do shit to get detained,
Why
and you trying to find a reason to detain me, I shouldn't be in cuffs already.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, man. The cop that I talked to, the main one, when he was talking to me, he was like, you just getting off work? I was like, yeah. He was like, you really just trying to get out of here? I understand. I said, yeah. And he looked like, you knew it was some bullshit when the police looking like, God damn, man, I hate that we fucking with this dude right here, man. He ain't bothering nobody right here.
Yeah.
Like, he really ain't bothering nobody.
Yeah.
He ain't doing shit. He ain't got no background. Here come this young rookie. So, what other jobs do you have? I said, I got one. Where you from? I said, Greensboro. What high school you went to? I said, Western Guilford. What the fuck you asking me all these questions for?
I would have asked him what.
Like, who is this nigga?
Right.
I looked at the cop that I been talking to. He looking like
Yeah,
they wound up just walking away. Like, nigga, what is you over here for? I done talked to 3 cops already. You pull up late and you talking. What do you want?
Your ass, punk. He won his first little arrest.
Yeah, he thought you was gonna have one, but them niggas is like, damn, this nigga really he ain't did shit, goddamn it, he chilling. Yeah, bro, like that shit right there, that was an experience to me, and that shit made me say, I ain't trusting another bitch at a store no more.
Nah, hell no.
Like 2 days after that, this young nigga asked me, hey man, can you give me a vape from the store?
Hell no.
I ain't even got my ID. Nigga, I'm 30. I look 40 right now. God damn it. That nigga said, oh, okay. Nigga, fuck y'all.
Nah, I straight up told nigga nah.
Fuck y'all niggas, man.
Fuck that. I straight up told nigga nah. But this is another episode of Thurman Smoke Break Podcast, man. We out.